Hey everyone, and welcome back to another special edition of the Benchwarmers Banter. We are coming to you right after New Zealand have absolutely thrashed South Africa, which is such a huge upset. I really wish I had like bet on it or something.
Boring final ever.
We will get to that.
Yeah.
But completely one-sided match, and honestly one of the most unexpected things, because going into this match, all of the odds were favouring South Africa. They had the more rounded bowling attack. They had batsmen that were in form, and New Zealand
They were
barely.
leading to, yeah.
Yeah, and New Zealand barely scraped through honestly into the semi-finals. They got through, like they won a few matches, but they were very scrappy.
They got through because Pakistan was mid.
Yeah,
That was the
actually.
only reason they got through in the first place. Yeah.
But again, we said this earlier also. That is why we rate T20 World Cup so much. The format itself just lends itself to all this unpredictability. And Finn Allen, let's get straight into that.
The Viking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an absolute amazing innings. Form of his life, never a better time to do it than in a knockout match, semi-final of a World Cup. Josh, you were watching that innings. What do you think?
I thought the wicket was initially a bit slow when I saw South Africa starting off for the first 15-10 overs and all. I just felt like it didn't play like how it played again for the India-West Indies game. It wasn't, I don't know, it was just not a flat wicket like it was. I thought maybe 210, 200 would be a pass score. But when I saw them 105 after 15 overs, I thought maybe it's not the same wicket. But the way South Africa finished it, I thought they would go to 180 at one point.
Yeah.
So after all that, after Marco Jansen hitting an amazing 50, I thought this would be a close game. I thought, by the way South Africa bowled, like Ngidi, Jansen bowled against India, all the other opponents and all, I thought the use of the slow ball, by the way, the slow ball was such a big threat for them for so long. What happened this game though? Nothing worked right from the start and all. Like even the power play, they just went for it. New Zealand just no holds barred at all. They just went for it, and every shot clicked. Everything was in the gap. Not a single like misplaced shot or something. Just everything worked for the winner.
I want to have a quick shout out to all the people on Twitter that were trolling us when South Africa beat India.
Yeah.
There are a couple of you on Twitter. I'm going to find you all. You're getting a lot of notifications from me tonight. Don't worry. But let's first. I just want to talk about Finn Allen's 100. So a couple of stats that are absolutely crazy. So 33 ball 100. First thing is in a semi-final, in a knockout, it is the fastest 100 between two test playing nations ever in T20 internationals. The fact that it comes off now in a semi-final against South Africa, the tournament favourites, undefeated throughout the whole tournament, it beats, I think New Zealand's previous fastest was a 46 ball, so it completely destroys that. But what a time to pull that out, and he just looks so undisturbed against everyone. Marco Jansen, who did so well against India, conceded 53 runs today. I just feel like I don't want to say the C word, South African fans. I know.
Hey, what's C word, man? What are you talking about?
I don't want to say it, but because they were very offended for that Geo Hotstar the ad, but which was rightfully so. The ad was very distasteful.
But there won't be the allegations, way. Except for that one World Test Championship win against Australia.
Yeah.
They've choked in all the knockout games till now at least. So there's a reason why you have that tag. If you want to beat the allegations, you have to do it in like a proper ODI tournament. And how many can you name, way, off the top of your head, way?
With it
South Africa choking and all.
Yeah.
20, like the biggest choke has to be 2015.
2015
okay,
for sure.
You can think about 2017, they didn't even go through, I think, the Champions Trophy. 2019. Every single time when it actually comes to the crunch moments, just never see anyone turning up properly.
And the fact that I don't like talking about the 2023 World Cup too much, but
I love it.
but the fact that they were very reminiscent of that Indian team where they just had all the players were in form. They had the best bowling attack, and they were so good for the conditions that we had. So they had the tall fast bowlers, they had Rabada in good form, they had Jansen. Honestly, I'm kind of in shock. I still can't get on the fact that New Zealand chased it down in 12 overs.
One off day, way. Every team is bound to have an off day. That's the good part about India. They already have
had the
off day. So I think South Africa is bound to have an off day because you can't expect everything to click at every single time, right? So for me, the biggest surprise is still the bowlers. More than the batsmen, I think 170 was a decent score, but the bowlers, actually, Jansen, everyone got whacked. Some of the shots too on display were.
I think it was a decent total just because they were saved a lot of blushes by Marco Jansen and Tristan Stubbs. Brevis also had a decent innings, but they were at one point, 77 for 5 at one point, and the fact that a lot of them were very soft dismissals. Now, particularly,
Brevis one, I watched the Brevis one.
Yeah, Brevis and David Miller, like two of your stars from the middle order, who were, again, David Miller, people are like, imagine David Miller goes through his entire career without ICC tournament.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most, like, up there with AB as one of their best white ball batsmen. So the fact that all of them, and you could see it, I think the nerves got to them, because imagine David Miller was dropped going for a shot, he was trying to hit it straight down the ground. He was dropped and then he did the same thing again.
I think it's because of the women's reel. They posted that now. Not against Tanzania or something.
Oh my god, that poor thing.
Shukri Conrad, the coach of the Proteas, was asked regarding the C word, and he told that the only C word I know is cupcakes. Like the most zesty, corny response ever.
No, but I think what he was trying to do was deflect the pressure and say that, oh, it's just another game of cricket for us. And then, so people kept asking him, like, you guys are seen as the favourites, how do you feel about that? And he's like, he made it like, oh, but we're just fortunate to play. I'm telling the boys to embrace pressure and all of that. And someone...
That's for the media, I think. Like in the dressing room, I'm pretty sure he must be pasting all of them right now.
So it was very obvious from the fact that a South African batting lineup that was looking so well oiled, they crumbled under pressure. There's no other word for it. Also, a word for New Zealand's bowlers. I think Lockie Ferguson did a good job. I think Matt Henry also was decent towards the end. He was on a hat-trick at one point. But the star undoubtedly is Finn Allen. I was just telling you before this that the one memorable thing I have of Finn Allen was him taking down Josh Hazelwood.
In Australia?
Yeah, the first match of the 2022 World Cup. And this is the best T20I innings I've ever seen.
Best knockout century ever.
Best knockout innings ever. Best century ever.
Century.
So tomorrow is the India versus England match. We'll be doing a separate video for that. We're doing a slight preview of what we're kind of expecting, what are the matchups going to be.
Sands is going to start with. Does it deserve a place? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah?
Every Keralite is going to be after you now. Every single Keralite is going to be after you. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just blown away. What an innings, what a match. We will see you for sure tomorrow for a catch up after, hopefully, what we're hoping will be an India win. And after that, we'll see you in the finals.
Masterclass tomorrow. Brook Masterclass tomorrow. Bethel and Brook Masterclass tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us. Bye bye.